Hey everyone! So today I thought that I would do more of a sit down kind of video and just talk to you guys without any script really, and like the title says, tell you what has been going on in my life, I guess. And as well as kind of an explanation as to why on my channel my videos are not really that consistent. One thing about me is that I'm a very private person and I don't really share a lot with you guys. And I mean, I've shown you bits and pieces of when my family and I have gone on vacation and things like that. But in terms of really more personal things, for me as a person, it's hard to open up to anyone really, especially new people. So on the internet, you know, it's 10 times more difficult to kind of express things like that. But many of you have been with me since the beginning and I am so appreciative of that. So and many of you have kind of grown up with me as well. You know, you guys are becoming adults and same as me. So I thought that this video might also be helpful to anyone that is maybe going through the same things that I am, and just kind of let you guys in a little bit more as to what's been going on. I guess I'll basically start with just where my life has kind of led up to now. And if you guys have followed me on Snapchat, I didn't really announce, you know, anything really, but you probably had seen that there were many changes in kind of the area that I was in, and that I was going back to Montreal and things like that. So let's take it all the way back to the beginning, right after school. And as many of you probably can relate to, I was exceptionally terrified and had no idea what I was gonna do, and I felt completely lost. So that was in 2013, the summer of, and you can go back to my channel and check out like the videos to kind of keep up with my chronological story, but around there, that summer was not a good time for me. I just felt very lost and uncertain about my future. Then I eventually found a job and I worked for a textile-based company, and I did their social media, and as well later on kind of became their marketing and PR manager as well. So that was a really interesting experience. I met amazing people. I have amazing friends that I'm still friends with today, and I was there for almost 3 years, and it was a big learning experience. I learned so much. It was my first real job. It was wonderful, and I started making videos again because I got to dress up for work, and it was fun for me to post my outfit of the days. But so I had the job, but then my personal life was not really, you know, matching to that. I was going out with this one person whom turned out not to be such a great person, so that kind of broke my heart a little bit. And then I eventually met Max, who many of you have seen on my videos and my other social media. Then I had him, and my job was just getting super stressful, and I just did not feel like it was the best fit for me anymore. And I won't really go into too much detail, just out of respect for the company and just for the people working there and stuff, because it is a wonderful company. It just, for me, I just felt like it was my time to leave. So that is what I did. I was kind of looking for another job, but at the same time, my boyfriend Max was moving back to his hometown. So I decided, you know what, I never really do take adventures in my life, and I've always kind of followed the regular path, I guess you can say, of going to school and then having a job and always staying in the same area. So I decided that I would follow him and I would go too, and that we would move there together. And it was also my first time living away from my family. And so we are about, you know, 2 hours away from my family. But, you know, it could be worse, but it was definitely very difficult for me in the beginning, just because my family and I are super close, and not seeing them every day in person. I mean, we chat pretty much every day, especially with my mom. It was difficult, and my mom is one of my best friends, so not having her physically there, you know, for the hard times, if I was having a rough day, not having her there to like hug and talk to, it was very hard. And But you know, it was also a very good learning experience, and I've now learned that I'm capable of living on my own. So that's pretty much where I've been this whole summer. And you might have seen on Snapchat and stuff kind of more of a country-esque background in many of my snaps and things like that, or in my videos as well, kind of like the more scenic backgrounds. So that's where I've been for pretty much the whole summer. And it took me a while to unwind, because in the back of my mind I was still super stressed and like, I need to get a job, I need to do this, and I need to like focus on these things in our life and stuff like that. So it took me a little bit of time to really enjoy being in a different environment and just relaxing, just letting go. And the past job that I had was so stressful that I needed it. I needed that break. And so it took me a while to realize that, but then I was able to really just unwind for a little bit, even though I'm not the type of person to take breaks really. Life is full of surprises, and I believe that everything happens for a reason. And if you are one of my friends, then you know that FR is like this thing that my best friend and I came up with. EHFAR, everything happens for a reason. But we're trying to make YOLO, the FR the new YOLO, but I don't think that's gonna happen. So I believe that, you know, life sometimes will hit you with surprises, and you just kind of have to go with it, because that's what it's meant to be. And I have recently got a job back in my hometown. So it was definitely a lot sooner than I was expecting, and I was, you know, but you know, life is just full of surprises, and I just gotta go with it. And I am super excited and happy, and I feel like this whole weight has been lifted off, because I've been so stressed about it, about not having a job. That's basically kind of where I am today, and I won't talk too much about the job until I've kind of been there for a little bit, and maybe I'll give you guys an update and stuff and let you know. But it is in my field, and I am exceptionally happy and excited for what's to come there, and I feel like it's a wonderful fit, and the people are amazing. So yeah, so then there's that now, and now the little bit of like the bittersweetness of it all is that I'll be leaving here, and I'll be leaving Max for a bit. And living together for 6 months, basically seeing each other 24/7, has been such a learning experience. It's had its ups and downs, but many more ups, and we've learned so much more about each other. And that if we are able to survive seeing each other for 24 hours pretty much out of, you know, for 6 months, that we'll be okay when we both you know, have our life figured out together and don't see each other during the day so much. But it's been wonderful living with him. And like I said, it's bittersweet, because we will not be living with each other for a little bit. He'll be coming down eventually. We're just gonna take it one day at a time and take it from there. But I will miss him terribly, and these past couple of days have been a bit rough, just because we're leading up to the time when I'm actually officially moving back, and it's very sad not getting to see him every day. And my favorite part of the day is just when we're just like snuggling together in bed, and we won't have that anymore. I have to think about the big picture, and that this is just temporary, and we're doing something that will, you know, in years to come, we'll look back and be like, yes, we had to go through the hardships, but now we're here and everything has worked out as we want to. So yeah. So the reason why I really wanted to let you guys know is just because I have had a really difficult summer, just emotionally, because I didn't know. Again, I had that same mentality when I first was looking for a job and being like, what am I doing with my life? And I feel like maybe it's relatable to a lot of you, because maybe some of you are going through the same thing of just coming out of school and trying to find a job, trying to find your place in this world, and it is not easy. It is definitely something that no one can really prepare you for, and you just gotta keep faith and not lose hope, I guess. And many times I just felt so down on myself. I just felt so lost and stressed, and people could see it. Max can see it, and he is so wonderful, and he would always try to make me feel better and stuff. But sometimes it's just there in the back of your mind, and nothing really can help. And you just feel like, not like the end of the world, because that's really extreme, but at least for me, I felt like I didn't have a purpose in life, and that made me feel super shitty, I guess, for lack of a better word. I just kind of shelter myself more in this little bubble when that happens, and that's what kind of the reason why I kind of stopped making videos at certain points, is because those were times when I was feeling not so great and just wanted to stay in bed and just watch like binge my TV shows, or just hang out with my friends and family. But even with my friends, they're all in Montreal, but I wouldn't be able to see them that often. So, and when I did, I felt kind of embarrassed at times when they would ask me, so what's going on, what's going on? But at the end of the day, they're my friends for a reason, and they don't care, you know, about those things, and they support me no matter what. And it took me a little time to realize that, but I'm so grateful to have the most amazing friends and family, just people around me. I'm so appreciative. Going through this whole process, the whole month, I've been going back and forth to Montreal, going to interviews and going to for second interviews before I got this one. And I cannot thank my family, my friends, Max and Max's mom enough for being so supportive. And I think that's one of the most important things, is when you're going through something like that, you know, just feeling so lost, is just surrounding yourself with good people, because they'll help you, you know, see the good and keep you grounded and just make you feel like everything's gonna be okay, even though secretly you don't believe them. I just wanted to be honest with you guys, because I'm going through exactly the same thing that many of you are, just trying to find my place in this world. But yeah, I am so appreciative of you guys, for the ones who have stayed despite my long absences from YouTube. I know that it's something that I'll always want to continue, and I can't promise that my videos will always be consistent, just because YouTube is not my job. It's something that I enjoy doing, and it's something that I will always enjoy doing, but I don't want it to be something that I feel pressured to do. Yeah, that's just one thing I wanted to let you guys know, is that I have just really been focusing more on my life and trying to get in that right path, because, you know, I'm 26 now, and I'm kind of at that age where I want to focus on my future and future things that will happen with, you know, getting older. I would love to share with you guys just updates in my life, if you guys wouldn't mind. Just more vlogs focused on different aspects of my life, and just sharing things, you know, when I eventually move into my own apartment with Max, and just kind of doing daily life things. And I think it'll be super exciting for me to look back on, but hopefully it will be interesting for you guys as well. So I'm gonna try to wrap up the video now. Sorry that it's been kind of long, I've been kind of rambling, but I just really, I guess at the end of the day, I felt like I needed to explain things to you, and I didn't want to come across as just being this person that didn't care about YouTube and was just like, I don't know, I didn't want to come across as being a mean person whenever I promised that I would make videos, and it had nothing to do with that. I would always want to. It's just I didn't have the time, or I was just too focused on my own life, which sounds really selfish, but like I said, YouTube isn't my job, and it will always be my favorite hobby. I'm very appreciative of everyone who has stuck with me and will continue to stick by me on my life journey. And I can't thank you guys enough. Stay tuned for, I guess, more work related outfit of the days and anything else that that you may see. So I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I will see you soon. Thank you for listening.